match is a best-of-5 left arm match. Again from Kingston, Ontario. Please help me welcome the one and only Chris Doucet! Doing a coin toss to pick the side of the table.
Let's go! Oh, sorry, dude. I thought you were looking.
Coin toss.
Straps, Chris. Straps.
What's that? Coin toss. Yes, I agree.
Tournament system, whoever's name's called first gets choice.
Right.
All right, gentlemen.
Make sure his wrist is straight.
They will be. Well, no one can load. You can't load or can't. You gotta have wrist straight. Both of you straight. Okay.
Yes.
Hands open. No loading. No loading. Okay, that's one.
That's a warning.
I'm gonna foul you right off the bat. Okay. Listening.
Yeah.
Okay. Open your thumb.
As a referee,
Close
I
your
can
thumbs.
confirm Chris Doucet is one of the
Close your
absolute
hands.
worst people there is to
Stop.
settle down into a grab.
That's a foul. You didn't close your hand at
Always
all.
shaking, nervous, or
Basically, you did underhand slip right
Oh,
off
really?
the
I
top.
just will not listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Listening.
I mean, I appreciate it as a fan.
I don't need you to bring my
But not as a
close to his. Close my
You think that has to do with being a banker? He just thinks he's always right.
Stop moving. Close your thumbs.
He's a banker?
Close your
Yes,
hands.
that's what they call him as a nickname, right?
I would never tell anybody.
I know you don't like those shots. I know you don't like those. I love him more. I love him more.
He's stuck in the straps for the remainder of the match.
Slim Reaper, talking shit as he does. I love that nickname, Slim Reaper.
He's awesome.
That is the second coolest nickname in the sport.
It's a very cool nickname, and he's an awesome puller. He's a lot of fun to watch.
That is a great dude.
Yeah.
It's funny watching him come into the sport. He was so shy.
Yeah.
Remember, boys, no loading,
Well,
no
that's definitely not the
fighting.
case anymore.
Nice
Just like
and
I was
loose.
back
I
in
played
the day.
fair.
Oh, really?
Nice and
Absolutely. I
loose.
don't believe that for a second.
True story.
No.
Let me tighten this up. Okay.
No loading. Look at that. Look at that.
Loose.
He's loading.
Yeah, I can feel. That's what I'm saying. Loose.
That
Both
Slim
of
is
you.
gonna
Leave
be
it there.
popping up into this
Okay.
strap here.
Close your thumbs.
Webbing is already
Close your hands. Go. Stop. Don't relax.
Listen
relax.
to me.
Relax.
Don't yank that again or you're done.
Sorry.
You get it. You're excited, but I don't want anyone to get hurt for that.
That was a good-looking hit by Chris, but Reaper just contained it and then brought it right back.
Once he got all of that height in that setup in the straps and absorbed that initial hit,
Yeah. Yeah, you can see him just kind of punch through the top of his hand and then right to the pad.
all the rest of his energy got saved for the celebration.
I thought you liked the strap. I think I like it more. He done won that side pressure. Oh shit.
Giving Chris some words of advice.
I don't like it. Mike's
Why
right.
Mike's right.
I can hear what Mike's saying.
And?
Biggest pet peeves is that
I hope Chris
strap
doesn't listen.
yank.
He usually
Drives
doesn't.
me crazy.
Okay. But Mike's not the ref. Right. So he's probably going to listen.
That could be true.
Every match is straps now. Okay.
I think Slim is just too good at posting that hand up
Yeah, I think he's got too
in
much
the
height.
setup.
I think he's got too
Low
much height.
again?
And I think stylistically, Chris is going to try to.
Height only helps if you know how to use
Yeah.
it properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Slim's
Yeah.
very good at cheating and pushing that up in the setup.
Yeah. And Chris likes to pull back and kind of drag it in, which doesn't work good against height.
Again, boys, let me get the
I
straps
talked
on.
about this earlier that he just has a problem with meeting in the middle
up.
Right.
and not pulling it back and
Yeah,
dropping the
he
angle.
likes to initiate back and down, and
No
against
loading.
Reaper's height,
No,
that
no.
could be a
You're loading if
bad
anyone's
day.
loading.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
So in this matchup, then in
Loose,
the previous
loose,
matchup,
loose,
if he
loose.
were to pull that back and drop
Close
the
your
angle
thumbs.
of the biceps here,
Close your wrist.
it
Go.
would be much harder for Slim.
Yeah. Oh, Chris trying to fight high, but not. Got the stop. That was
He's
good,
got the
actually.
hand, wrist broken back. He's going to adjust. He might hit a couple of times and climb.
Good job again.
And then look for a shoulder push over.
Stop. Pin.
That was a pin.
That's a pin!
Elbows down, boys. Elbows down.
Oh, shit! Oh, I'm so fucking strong right now. Holy shit.
Reaper, so much fun to watch.
I love this Legato shot. Is the best thing ever.
But his way of doing that King's move was great. You know, not overcommitting to it, staying back, trying to find position, you know, patience. Those are the kind of things you like to see against a King's move. So what's Chris got to do for an adjustment? I mean, he made an adjustment there. He hit high. Was that what Mike told him to do?
Yeah.
So he listened.
What Chris needs to do is basically just put a little bit more concentration into that setup
Yeah, I agree.
and
He's setting
not
too
letting
close.
Slim get that much height.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You think when you're trying to go against somebody with height, you're trying to get height. But by trying to get height, you're allowing them access to their height.
You
Right?
try to match their height when they can outreach you.
It's not going
It's not
to
gonna
work.
happen.
You got to do something to make them come down to you, and then kind of beat them to the punch on getting back up high if you can.
Sometimes pulling back is the best way to move up.
Right. Reaper getting comfortable. You know, that's the thing with this sport, I think, and like you're so close to your opponent, you know, hand in hand, face to face, that momentum really can swing a match one way or another. You know, like a little bit of confidence goes a long way in an arm wrestling
A
match.
little bit of shit talk can really take the wind out of the sails of somebody.
Exactly.
Well, you know all about that.
Yeah, so I've been on the receiving end of that, a la
Okay,
you,
boys.
before for sure.
Loose. Loose.
Yeah, no, it's a great learning
You're not.
experience.
Okay. Loose.
I think
Fingers
a
over.
great example of that was Eddie and
Close
Ryan
your thumbs.
last weekend. Eddie just
Close your hands. Go.
You know, made a huge difference. And just and Reaper just treating him just statue. Now he gets to play Devin, and he's using his hand. He better be smart. Chris is not someone that gives up. Chris will get you with.
He should be releasing the pressure, but coming back up and taking up the space in the dead zone on the way back up. Rock back and forth and make those adjustments on the way in between.
He's being smarter about it now, but he definitely got a little ahead of himself.
And he's really got to be clear
What's that elbow? What's that elbow?
with all of these adjustments.
Chris has got a good grip right now. Chris is winning the regrip game right now. Reaper with a
Elbow
big
down,
hit
please.
here at the end. Let's see it from this angle. And just able to get that pin.
Good job. Good job, boys.
Don't go too far, John. A little bit of shit talking. Definitely some action to back it up. What do you have to say for yourself?
I feel fucking awesome.
Well, that's a statement and a half. How have you been training knowing you were going to be pulling Chris? He is a very strong and technical competitor. So what have you had to do to train Chris specific?
So honestly, I want to tell Chris that I've been looking up to him since I started arm wrestling. So this match today meant a lot to me. And honestly, I want to say, without him, I wouldn't have got my left as good because I know how badass he is. And I will say thank you for accepting the match. And you're a great dude.
Enemies at the table, friends off the table. That's how it should be. Awesome job. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, another MAC match in the books.